Hey there, YouTube. This is Vargas, and I am back again with part 2 of the Movie Freak Bazaar DVD updates. These are the movies that I got during a 4-week period through Movie Freak Bazaar. Again, I did pick up a bunch of horror movies, but that will go to our sister channel, Professor Macabro. Anything horror related, if you want to see horror stuff, it'll go to that channel, because Professor Macabro gets mad when I take control of the horror movie. So, if you want to see horror stuff, go subscribe to Professor Macabro. But this is my channel, and this is the not horror related stuff that I picked up. So let's get started. I like Mystery Science Theater. Whenever I can pick up anything from that show, I do so. And I picked up another one. This is volume 29. So I thought that there was only like 12. Doing a little bit of research, there's 12 from Rhino Publishing, which published the first couple of collections. After that, it was handled by Shout Factory, and this is a release from Shout Factory. It's a little damaged. I don't know what happened to this poor thing, but the box has a big gash. I'm guessing maybe it was part of a retail store, and to sell it at a cheaper price, they had to gash it like this. I don't know, but it has a really bad gash here. But it's still sealed. The DVD seemed to be in a better situation. But this has Untamed Youth, Hercules and the Captive Women, The Thing That Couldn't Die, and The Puma Man. Plus a whole bunch of special features. And this is a really fun show. Truth be told, I didn't get to enjoy this show when it first came out. I discovered it way later after the original run. And it's a really cool show. They show you the movie, and then they do like funny jokes during the movie. So yeah, anytime I come across Mystery Science Theater 3000, I pick it up. But that definitely is the most beat up DVD that I've gotten for that series. Picked up the snapper case of Clash of the Titans. I have a re-release that they did with just has Perseus in the cover, and image quality looks better, of course, but I don't like the cover. I like this cover. This cover looks really cool, and it's the snapper case again. Special features seem to be pretty much the same, but anything from Ray Harryhausen, I'm all in for. I love the stop motion in the Sinbad series, Jason and the Argonauts, Clash of the Titans. What's another one? Gulliver's Travels. I'm all in to Ray Harryhausen, and this is an amazing movie. I like this one way better than the remake. The sequel, Wrath of the Titans, is actually better than the remake of Clash of the Titans. But this is, for me, this is the definitely go-to version of Clash of the Titans. I love Bobo, the little mechanical owl thing, and I love Medusa. The Medusa scene is really, really creepy. And I like this cover a lot. I like the this painted artwork cover. I really, really like this quite a bit. And so yeah, this will go right next to my original re-release of Clash of the Titans, but I definitely like this cover way better. Finally picked up a copy of Home Alone 2. I don't know why it took me this long to get a copy of this. No special features, which always sucks. I do like special features, but this is a really good sequel. Definitely one of the best sequels ever. I love the original Home Alone. It's definitely a really great Christmas movie. Home Alone 2, also really good. So yeah, that's awesome. Picked up part 3 of Big Mama's House. Big Mama's House, Like Father and Son. This has the an extended cut, which I don't think I've ever seen. But Big Mama's House, the first one was really funny, actually, really funny. Starring Martin Lawrence. The second one, not so much. And I don't think I've seen the third one, this extended cut. So yeah, I'll have to watch it and I'll let you know. This was clearly part of a box set. Um, but again, I have the first one, so I picked this one up. The Magnificent Seven is an American remake, a Western American remake of the Seven Samurai from Akira Kurosawa. And the Magnificent Seven later got remade again with Denzel Washington and Chris Pratt. But didn't know there were sequels to the Magnificent Seven, so I saw these and I picked it up. But it's these slim cases, which is why I'm pretty sure this was part of a box set. But it's fine. It's still pretty cool to own these, and they'll go right next to my Magnificent Seven collection. But this is Return of the Magnificent Seven, Guns of the Magnificent Seven, and the Magnificent Seven Ride. I don't know which is the order. I'm guessing it's Return, then Guns, and Ride. I don't know. I'll have to check. I have to check online to see which is. I'm pretty sure Return is the sequel because of the name, and I don't know which one is the next one of these. But again, I really dug the Magnificent Seven. Even the remake I thought was pretty good. So yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen the sequel, so I'm glad to add those. Picked up The Case for Christ. This is one of those religious movies. I need to get the God's Not Dead sequels. One of them has I forget her name, but Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the original one. She's in the second part, and then part 3 has a character that stars in part 1 and 2, and then there's a part 4. But this one's about this reporter that is trying to figure out, if the story of Christ is real. And I haven't seen this one, but it sounds interesting, so I'll give this one a watch. This one, Blind Buy, I don't know anything about it, just picked it up because it stars ghost stories. But The Great Ghost Rescue, I can't tell you a thing about this one, but it stars ghosts, so I picked it up. This is the sequel to a really good Tim Burton movie. I remember seeing this once or twice, and I didn't like it as much as the original one, but it's Big Top Pee-wee, and it's where Pee-wee Herman goes into a circus. Again, I need to revisit this, see if this is good. But I remember watching it twice and thinking it was not as good as the original. Picked up this one from Hallmark. The Snow Queen in a nice holographic slipcase. So I don't know if this is the story of like Frozen, because Frozen is based on something called the Snow Queen, if I remember correctly. So I don't know if this is based on that. But I'll have to watch it and I'll let you know. Picked up this one, another blind buy. I haven't seen it, but it's the 25th anniversary 2-disc collection, starring Warren Beatty, Diane Keaton, and Jack Nicholson. Reds. I might have seen it, might have caught it on TV, or my dad rented it. But I picked it up because of the cast and because it's a nice collector's edition. But again, I can't tell you thing one about this movie. I have to see it, and maybe it'll jog my memory, and I'll remember seeing it. Picked up starring Steve McQueen. Hell is for Heroes. Steve McQueen, really good actor, classic actor. My favorite movies of him are Bullet, Towering Inferno, and The Great Escape. And he's really solid. He also did Papillon. I hope I'm pronouncing that. So yeah, really good actor. So came across this, and I wanted to pick it up. It's a nice war movie, probably reminiscent to The Great Escape. Picked up this one starring Burt Lancaster, The Train, another war movie, seems to be. Widescreen format, so, but again, blind buy, I couldn't tell you thing one about it. And the last one, remastered edition Warner Archive collection of Travels with My Aunt, featuring a very, very young Maggie Smith. I don't think I've ever seen her look as young as this. Um, I might be wrong. Actually, I can check that right now. But I think she was in Clash of the Titans. Yeah, yeah, Clash of the Titans. She's in this too. But this is probably the youngest I've seen Maggie Smith in. She was, of course, McGonagall in Harry Potter, and she looked older there. And she was later in Downtown Abbey. She was in Hook. She played the older Wendy. But I don't know. In my mind's eye, she's always been old. And seeing her like young, of course she would be young. But again, in my brain, Maggie Smith has always been an older person. So seeing her this young, kind of, like takes me off. Again, of course she would be young. But again, in my brain, she's always been old. So it's really weird to see her look this young. And this came out in 1972. And this came out in 1981. So this is really, really young Maggie Smith. So yeah, I picked it up because of that. I don't think I've ever seen this movie. But I like visiting old movies. Especially movies from the 70s. I might have mentioned this before. I'm in this kick where I want to get movies from the 70s and the 60s. The 80s is my all-star, most loved decade. But I like revisiting these older movies. I with all the CGI and all the fakeness of today's movies, I like visiting older movies with proper sets and proper extras and everything. So looking forward to checking this one out. So yeah, that was this part of the DVD update. Like always, I like to recommend the standouts, and I'm gonna go with Clash of the Titans. You can get this on the Snapper Case release. There's a re-release DVD, and I'm pretty sure there's a re-release Blu-ray. But I freaking love Clash of the Titans. Really, really good movie. So I'm gonna recommend this one. So I think I might be able to record one more video for you guys before the memory on my cell phone craps out, so stay tuned for that. But until I see you all again, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. That really helps the YouTube algorithm a lot. And I'll see you in a little bit, but please take care regardless, and I'll see you in the next one.